close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on. Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go,
wins this hockey game, a pair of goals.
Here we go.
Invincible.
is this hockey game? A pair of goals.
And the Zydeco win! Live from Monroe, Louisiana, here inside the Monroe Civic Center, home of the Monroe Moccasins. It is the Baton Rouge Zydeco, after a rough trip to Athens, look to get a little payback from their New Year's bout here with the Mocs and get back on track with their winning ways. Tonight also features the return of the prodigal son. Elias Thompson will make the return here tonight after being loaned to Fayetteville Marksmen of the of the SPHL. He will make his return here to the FPHL in tonight's Battle of the Bayou matchup. Well, hello everybody, and a very pleasant good evening to you. My name is Brian Flores, bringing you tonight's cross-state rivalry matchup between the Monroe Moccasins and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Last weekend was a tightly contested one with the Athens Rock Lobsters. I know final scores may be deceiving, but they did truly keep it close in the first two games that they faced the Lobsters. But in the third period, both games got away with them, and in the third game, couldn't get any offensive started on the offensive side of the zone. But tonight, they're looking to go back to their scoring ways and their winning ways, generating some offense and seeing if they can get some sustained offensive zone pressure here against the Moccasins. On the flip side, the Moccasins have a similar story to tell last weekend after splitting against the Motor City Rockers, dropping the first game 3-2, or bigger point, actually, they won the first game 3-2, and they dropped the second game at a similar 3-2 score. So tonight, it is Battle of the Bayou here in Monroe Civic Center. Tonight, it features two snake-bitten teams trying to use each other as a sort of antidote to what plagues them. The Baton Rouge Zydeco, after winning 4 straight against Danville, now face a 3-game losing streak, trying to snap their longest losing streak in the season against the familiar foe. The Moccasins, on the other hand, trying to get a positive record for the first time this season. It's the Battle of the Bayou and, more importantly, push for the playoffs. It's the Zydeco and the Moccasins, and it's coming up right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Zydeco Hockey is brought to you by Schmolke Law Firm, reputation, respect, results. Capital City Produce, always fresh, always easy. Preston Environmental Solutions and ENC Bush Hogging and Mulching. And as always, the Baton Rouge Zydeco broadcast is brought to you by Momentum Building Services. Call Momentum Building Services for all your cleaning needs. Thank you, Momentum, for being a sponsor and taking great care of your Baton Rouge Zydeco. When we get back, we'll recap what happened last time out before going on the bye week, right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Stick with us.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
Y'all know what's coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center. Last game out, the Zydeco actually took on the Athens Rock Lobsters back in Athens, Georgia. So let's see what happened last week at Aikens Ford Arena. Starting off in the second period after a scoreless first off the face-off, it was Malik Johnson finding the back of the net for the Rock Lobsters at 12:59 in the second period, making it 1-0 for the Rock Lobsters on Pucks and Paws night in Aikens Ford Arena. Next up for Athens, they would get a little bit of a fortunate bounce off the end boards, and what kind of looked like a broken play ended up a darting shot that would find the front of the net and trickle right through Brendan Colgan in the third period, making it 2-0 for the Rock Lobsters. And on a night that was a very tightly contested one, that one would be the dagger before the empty netter from center ice, the interception, and it was Orca Weisblatt who would net it home and put the baby to bed. The Zydeco had a buxom amount of chances in that game against the Athens Rock Lobsters, and over the weekend as well, failing to count and capitalize on a lot of power play chances, including a 5-on-3 that would have been absolutely detrimental to the Rock Lobsters should they have cashed in on it. But with the reset here, they're going to try to kind of square up and see if they can get back to their winning ways. Head coach Everett Thompson during the coaches show said that they still remember the last time they came up here for New Year's Eve, a 6-0 rout, and they're looking to get a little bit of payback. So let's see how they're going to be able to coming up here on what I believe is the Mardi Gras night for the Monroe Moccasins. So next up, we'll take a look at the numbers and see how they stack up against each other right after this.
You
Welcome back here inside the Monroe Civic Center. Let's take a look at the numbers and see how the Zydeco stack up here against the Moccasins. Starting off here with the Zydeco special teams, it took a slide downward since last week. The Moccasins are the middle of the road team in terms of both power play and PK, while the Zydeco differential actually kind of took a hit last week against the Athens Rock Lobsters. Starting off here with the special teams for the Zydeco, the power play drops from 7th to 8th in the league with a 21.2% after failing to capitalize on crucial power play opportunities last weekend, while their PK remains at 6th with a 82.7% on the PK percentage. On the other side, the Moccasins power play remains at 21.3, which is 1% or 0.1% higher than the Zydeco and still one place above as well. Their PK, on the other hand, stands at 7th place as well with an 81.6. So with these percentages, it is a true statement to who has the special teams advantage. For the goal differentials, the Zydeco still stand at 127 goals for, which is best in the division, while their 103 goals against stands at 4th place in the division. These totals for a goal differential of a plus 21, which is 9 less than when they entered the weekend last week. The Moccasins' goal differential, on the other hand, has been less than stellar, with a 114 goals against. They stand at a 4th in the division, but what trials them is their goals against, which stands at 116, which is 6th in the division, and that equals to a -2, which is a similar 6th in the division. Last weekend, it was a very rough go at it for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, and it was a very closely tested affair against the Rock Lobsters, even though the final score didn't exactly reflect that. So tonight, it's a reset after a rest week. You got two crucial guys back in Elijah Wilson, who got his first goal back with the Zydeco last week against the Rock Lobsters, and you also have Elias Thompson making his return from the marksman. So tonight, it's a rebound night against a familiar foe. No love lost here on this Valentine's Day weekend between these two cross-state rivals. When we get back, the Schmokey starting lineup, as well as drop of the puck here in the Battle of the Bayou. Stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh? Buddy, watch this. Yeah, you got good hands. Well, watch this. Let's get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald. Scott, come on in, Scott. Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? and then how can I give them a couple of options, and then from there, during the process, they know what's going on, and then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Welcome back here inside the Monroe Civic Center, where we're about to do battle here in the Bayou between the Monroe Moccasins and the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Let's get you the starting lineup between these two clubs. Brought to you by Schmolke Law Firm. Reputation, respect, results. Starting off on defense, Rio Namiki makes his start. And his defensive partner will be Aaron Shaheen. Or beg your pardon, is actually going to be Nick Katola, going to be his defensive partner. Aaron Shaheen will be one of the forwards, as well as Thomas McGuire. And they'll be centered by Narek Alexanian. Starting in goal, number 1, Brendan Colgan. Almost set here. Drop of the puck, and we are underway here in the Monroe Civic Center, home of the Monroe Moccasins. As Kuznetsov now has it for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, trying to get this one back up ice. That one gets batted back into the Zydeco end. And now here come the Moccasins through center ice, out to the far boards, and a shot on goal, and it gets steered aside by Brendan Colgan. From the back end, and a clearing attempt, and that puck will skitter all the way back down into the Monroe side, where it's picked up by the Mocs, and they'll send this one all the way back down into the Zydeco end. Back of the way, here come the Zydeco. Through center ice is Kevin Sabah, dropping it up for Shane Haggerty, but offsides go the Zydeco. I'll give you a little bit of chance to see who's in between the pipes for both these teams. Starting off to my immediate right, number 1, Brendan Colgan. Last start, a 3-0 loss against the Athens Rock Lobsters, but Mr. Colgan wasn't too shabby, saving 41 of 43 for a save percentage of a .958 and a 2 goals against. His cohort, Sean Kuhn, so far this season has a .902 save percentage and a 2.91 goals against average, and has 3 shutouts on the season. So far, Colgan, nearly matching that, has a couple. And now off the draw, Zydeco will win this one back, and it kind of gets cleared all the way back down where it's stopped up by Colgan, leaving it across to Scott Chirac. He'll drop it back for number 17, Brody Thornton. Thornton back out for Haggerty. Haggerty trying to leave this one out as that one gets taken away. Here comes a shot from Wilson, trying to look for his centennial point, and he gets that one robbed. Chirac now has it. Chirac with it. Out to the point, stops up, giving it across as Haggerty now has it to the near side, leaving it out for Elijah Wilson from the end boards. Out from the top of the right circle, he'll try to pitch this one across, and now here come the Moccasins. Moccasins into the Zydeco end. and they'll just elect to calm play down after a comedy of errors nearly led up to a goal as Kevin Sabat has it with a shot, and that one just goes high and wide as it gets picked up now by the Moccasins. Stefanini giving it across to Gordon. Back out to Sabat. Sabat winging it around the boards as it takes an awkward hop right behind the net. Here comes Matthew Gordon. Gordon trying to find a friendly stick, but that one just bounces out of play, hitting the wrong twine. And we'll get a face-off as we already have a penalty. Oh. Well, just goes to show how dialed in I am for this game. So 50 seconds left to go on the power play. I beg your pardon about that. And now off the draw, Larwood trying to play this one back as that one gets taken away. Here comes Conway. Conway for the Moccasins into the Zydeco end as that one gets stopped up now by Thomas McGuire. McGuire will get this one out for Alexanian into the Moccasins end. Near boards, left circle, drop pass. He'll find it out to the blue line. Here comes Nick Katola. Katola out to the point. He'll pitch this one across to the right circle and a shot, and that one gets tipped wide. Picked up now by Matthew Gordon. Back out to the point to Nick Katola. He'll shovel it across to McGuire. Back to Katola with a shot, and that one will be blocked out and cleared as the penalty on Cunningham is nearing its conclusion. Just 3 seconds left to go on this power play before they skate now at full strength. On this Mardi Gras weekend, you have the Gold Domes for the Monroe Moccasins. So, Zydeco 0 for 1 so far on the Badgers heating and air power play. And now a delayed icing called off as it's touched up now by Garrett Johnson, leaving this one off. And a stretch pass as it goes heavenward, left off now to Brody Thornton. Thornton out to the left circle, stops up to the near wall. He'll pitch it across out to the right circle with a shot, and that one gets blocked. And a rebound out in front, and that gets saved. And a third try, and that one gets shot wide. Picked up, centers, and a shot, and a better save. Rebound, scores! We have to get the official scoring, but was that it for number 16, Elijah Wilson, who got his stick on the play? Kevin Sabat was there to play cleanup as Shane Haggerty got the centering pass from Elijah Wilson and netted it home right past Sean Kuhn to make it 1-0 Zydeco. Now back the other way, the Moccasins now have it, trailing 1-0 here against the Zydeco. And now here come the Moccasins with a shot on the backhand, and that one goes easily into the trapper of Brendan Colgan. Have to wait for the official scoring, so I don't want to get too excited here as we have a delayed penalty here. Boarding is the call against the Zydeco, and Tyler Larwood is the one that will take the seat. .16:07 left to go here in period number 1. Off the draw, Zydeco will try to play this one out to the near side. That gets taken away by the Moccasins. Stopped up, short side, and that one will be taken away and cleared off by the Zydeco. So they call this one dead as we will get a face-off into the Moccasins' end. And I believe it may have been an error by the referee, not too sure. As now we'll get a face-off right to the right circle of the Moccasins' zone. Here comes Koch. He'll pitch this one across out to the far side of the neutral zone into the Zydeco side of the ice. Cunningham Going around the boards, has it from the end boards, now out to the near side. Stopped up now to the blue line. He'll pitch it across. Top of the left circle with a shot and a good save. Picked up by Thomas McGuire, and that one rolls right through and all the way back down into the Moccasins' end. Here in Monroe with 15:19 left to go. Here in the Snake Pit at the Civic Center, it is 1-0 Zydeco. Now here come the Moccasins through center ice. Poke checked aside by Kevin Sabad, the goal scorer. And that one wings all the way back out around where it's stopped up now by Narek Alexanian. And he will slap it the rest of the way into the Moccasins' end. And now here come the Mocs from their own side. Out to the far boards. Trying to wing this one around. Taken away by Brody Thornton as he lifts this one on the back end all the way back into the Moccasins' side of the ice. Now here come the Moccasins all the way back down. Stopped up as that one gets cleared all the way back down into the Moccasins' end. 20 seconds remaining here in period. Here on the power play. Moccasins. They'll try to stop this one up. And they'll skitter this one all the way back down into the Zydeco end, where it's played off now by Rio Namiki, stopped up by Scott Chirac, and he will slap this one all the way back down into the Moccasins' end. But it's after the power play, so that means there is an icing. So, 1-0 is your score here for the Baton Rouge Zydeco, kicking off the scoring here at the Civic Center. We'll pause a few moments to thank some of our sponsors. Sigma Engineers and Constructors, E&C Bush Hogging and Mulching, Capital City Produce, Bowfinger Tree Service, Republic Finance, Schmolke Law Firm, Pico Lumber, Wilson Warehouse, Highland Group Property Services, and Bayou Apparel, as well as Gator Millworks, Will Scott AV Solutions, and VRI Institute. When we get back, we will get you the remainder of this first period. 1-0 your score here for the here for the Zydeco here at Monroe Civic Center.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake.
Welcome back here inside the Monroe Civic Center, where it is 1-0 your score for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Face off here to the left side of Brendan Colgan, and off the draw, Nick Katola now has it. Katola out to the near side to Jake Cox, trying to leave this one off to Scott Chirac. That gets taken away by the Moccasins. They'll feed this one across out to the far boards, where it's stopped up and shot on from the blue line, and it gets played off now by the Moccasins from behind the net. Nick Katola, he'll try to play this one out to the near side, where it's skittered down and now caressed. Here comes Scott Chirac on a breakaway with a shot, and he hits the outside of the post, where Sean Kuhn was able to make a sprawling save on a pseudo breakaway. Here comes Jake Cox, and he'll just leave this one out for Rio Namiki. Back to Cox, and he'll try to leave this one off for Brody Thornton. Thornton trying to stop this one up. From his skates, he's able to keep the puck, but the Monroe Moccasins still able to come up with it, turning it over blatantly. Out to the left circle, Elijah Wilson gets tripped up, and there will be a penalty. So second power play for the Zydeco. Trying to extend this lead and finally break the scoreless streak on the Badgers Heating and Air power play. Shane Haggerty will face off here against Blake Anderson. And off the draw, Anderson wins this one back. Monroe able to clear, and the Zydeco trying to reset here on the power play. Brody Thornton. He'll leave this one off for Kevin Sabat, near side of the neutral zone. He'll try to wing this one out on net as that one gets taken away by Bacon, trying to clear it, held in by Kuznetsov. Out to the blue line to Thornton, out to the left circle to Haggerty, out to the right circle, back to Haggerty with a chance. He waits, has it to the back of the net. He'll give it across, out to the far boards. Wilson, out to the blue line now to Thornton. Thornton trying to get this one back down low, and that shot not able to go. Picked up now by Kuznetsov, back to Thornton, across to Wilson, out to the left circle. Here comes Kuznetsov, step to step, centers, and that one gets shot wide as the puck will be picked up and cleared out by the Moccasins. What a good flurried attempt by the Zydeco, trying to get this one out in front, and an offside, says the referee. So linesman didn't like that entry. They're going to have to try to do this one again with 1:07 left to go here on the power play. 12:08 left to go here in period number 1. Marek Alexanian out to take the draw. And now off the draw. Moccasins with it, trying to clear. They do as far as center, where it's stopped up now and cleared up by Larwood. Larwood now has it into the Moccasin zone. Out to the blue line now. Poke checked aside as it gets speared at and inadvertently cleared by the Zydeco on the Zydeco. But Nick Katola is there to try to regroup. Here comes Matthew Gordon going across the snake face here at center ice. Here comes Gordon. Entry into the Moccasin zone, leaving it across out to the left circle as they take the body hard. Taken away now by Marek Alexanian. Alexanian from behind the net. Has it, trying to center this one out to the point as Nick Katola not able to field it cleanly as he'll play this one back into his own zone. As McGuire gets taken to the boards, and there will be a penalty on that one. 22 seconds left to go on the power play already, and now a huge opportunity for the Zydeco on a two-man advantage. So we're going to face off here into the Moccasin zone on a two-man advantage. You have your big, heavy hitters out for the Zydeco. Haggerty, Sabat, Wilson. And on the back end, you got your snipers, Thornton and Kuznetsov. So the top point getters all out here for the Zydeco, as they're really going to try to up the ante here at the Monroe Civic Center. Five on three for another 22 seconds, and off the draw. Moccasins able to clear this one. 18 seconds left to go here as Kuznetsov has it. He'll give it across out to Thornton, as Thornton now will try to wing this one around. 10 seconds left to go. One last rush here on a two-man advantage. That doesn't seem like it's going to get anything going until they get into the zone. Drop pass here to Kuznetsov, top of the left circle, trying to get this one back out to the left circle, and that one gets taken away by the Moccasins. And now here comes Monroe back the other way. They drop this one off as it gets picked up now by Shane Haggerty. Haggerty out to Kuznetsov through center ice. Into the Monroe center as that one gets taken away here by Kuznetsov. A cross-ice pass to the right circle, out to the blue line. Thornton with a shot, and that one gets saved. Picked up and cleared out by the Moccasins. As Brendan Colgan had a little bit of trouble with the puck. Gets a little help. And now back in the way, here comes Tyler Larwood with a minute left to go on the power play. Has it on the back end. He'll try to wing this one around. Out from the end boards. He'll soccer this one out to the blue line. Out to Nick Katola now. Katola from the near side, and the shot goes waist side, where it's picked up now by Marek Alexanian. Alexanian. He'll try to leave this one out for Tyler Larwood. Larwood He loses this one to the Moccasins. That one gets taken away and ripped out, cleared out. Good play by the Moccasins, able to get that one all in one motion. And now here comes Nick Katola. Katola into the Moccasin zone. Top of the left circle. He'll stop up, stutter step, leaving this one off to the blue line. Chirac. Cross ice pass to McGuire. McGuire from the right circle, leaving it off to Chirac. Settles the puck, giving it out to the right circle. On to the left circle to Katola. Katola has it at his feet, loses it, and it gets picked up, cleared out by the Mocs. And now from the Zydeco end, here comes Rio Namiki. After the power play is concluded, Zydeco failed to capitalize on a 5-on-3 as Matt Gordon tries to lead this one out to the end boards. Zydeco 0 for 3 on the power play here in this game, as they'll try to get this one out in front where it gets taken away by the Moccasins and cleared all the way back down where the puck will flutter. Not enough for an icing, says the linesman. And I tend to agree with that call, as Rio Namiki now has it. Namiki giving it to Cox. Cox from center ice. That gets taken away by the Moccasins. Here comes Butler. Butler trying to get this one into the Zydeco end. Ripped away by Rio Namiki, as Namiki leaving it off for Thornton. Thornton all the way up to Aaron Shaheen. Shaheen now sporting number 3. We'll try to play this one back down as that one gets chipped into the Zydeco end. It's stopped up by Garrett Johnson. Johnson leaving it off for the Zydeco. That one gets taken away. Tripped up, no call so far. There will be a delayed penalty, actually, looking across. And now a 4th power play chance here for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. 8:08 left to go here in the first period. When we get back, a fresh power play for the Zydeco. It is 1-0 here for Baton Rouge here at the Monroe Civic Center.
Bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we...
Welcome back here inside the Monroe Civic Center. A fresh power play here for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. And off the draw, Zydeco have it with possession here in the Monroe zone. They'll give it across out to the left circle. Elijah Wilson dropping it off out to the corner. Out to Thornton from the slot, giving it across to Haggerty. Out to Thornton and a shot, and he fans on that one. That one gets taken away by the Moccasins, and now here comes Shane Haggerty near side of the Monroe zone into this power play. He gets taken down. No call as Elijah Wilson able to keep the zone. Wilson from behind the net. He'll try to wing this one around out to the far boards. Wilson has it out in front of the shot, and that's not able to go. .107 left to go on this power play. And it is 1-0 your score for the Baton Rouge Zydeco with a chance to make it 2-0. As the Zydeco struck first here on Mardi Gras night here in the Monroe Civic Center. .704 left to go here in period number 1. And off the draw, Zydeco win this one back out to the blue line. Giving it across to Kuznetsov with a shot, and it's saved and hung on by Sean Kuhn. You hear the serenades of Kuhn out in the crowd. As Tyler Larwood now has it off the draw, and that one gets taken away up by the Moccasins and cleared all the way back where it's stopped up now by Nick Katola. Katola trying to guide this one across out to the far boards. T-Mac now has it, giving it across to Kuznetsov as that one gets taken away, and an odd man rush back of the way for the Moccasins brewing. Trying to get this one across, a little bit of miscommunication as an Eric Alexanian calling for the pass back of the way. Here comes Tyler Larwood. Larwood to the left circle, giving it across to Kuznetsov, and a shot, and that one gets saved off, picked up, and cleared as far as center, where the Moccasins trying to regroup here on this penalty kill. That gets taken away now with 20 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Zydeco. Takes an awkward bounce out to the slot with a shot, and that one gets blocked away. Out to the blue line now. Here comes Nick Katola. Katola from the left circle. He'll drop this one off to Tyler Larwood with a sharp angle shot save. Rebound on that front, and the side will go. What a good save by Sean Kuhn as that one gets stepped up and cleared out by the Moccasins. Icing is the call. 6:01 left to go here in period number 1. We want to thank our booster club for all their hard work and dedication for everything they do. If you want to join the booster club, you can scan the QR code on screen and request membership. And for more information on the Booster Club, you can email brzydecoboosters@gmail.com. And don't forget to follow them on social media at BRZ Booster Club. Back here to the action. 6:01 left to go here in period number 1. And your score is 1-0 for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. Matthew Gordon out to take the draw. Loses this one back to the Moccasins as that one is picked up and cleared out. And for an icing, so we'll get another chance to kind of get to know one another. So it's Mardi Gras night. They were handing out Mardi Gras necklaces at the front entrance. You see a lot of purple and gold out there, as well as greens splattered through as well. It's a healthy crowd here for Monroe, but I did get an inkling that they may have a sellout on paper tomorrow night. So going to be interesting to hear the volume level here at the Civic Center. But of course, it's nothing compared to the River Center when our fans pack the stands. Off the draw, here comes Sean Thornton trying to leave this one off. Scott Thornton gets this one taken away. Out to the Zydeco end, stopped up now by Thornton as he picks this one up, leaving it across. Brody Thornton into the Zydeco end, trying to regain possession here as the Moccasins not able to control it. Out to the blue line now. Here comes Koch, leaving it across to Mo. Mo stopping this one up. He'll try to get this one across. Hagen Mo out to the near corner where it's stopped up now by the Zydeco as the Moccasins now trying to rip it away. Out to the near side, Matthew Gordon. He'll try to leave this one out to Jake Cox as that one gets picked up now by Mo to the blue line. Stopped up now, and now here comes a shot from the left circle, and that one just goes wide. Picked up now by the Moccasins, sharp side from the right circle. He'll stop up from the near boards. Out to Mo from the blue line, pitching it across, and a shot on goal, and a good save by Brendan Colgan. Colgan stopping the puck here and keeping his team leveled as that one gets taken away in a shot, and that one just flutters above and beyond the crossbar, where it's stopped up now by the Moccasins yet again. Mocs get this one taken away by Jake Cox as that one gets taken away. And now back of the way, that gets rubbed out by Cox, picked up and cleared back in, where it's stopped up now by Sean Kuhn. Moccasins have it now. Christopher Rex Moe has it. He'll try to sashay this one through center ice, and now back the other way. Here comes Coach, 2-on-1. Out to the right circle, giving it across, and a shot, and they score. And onto the ice go the Snakes. And to quote Harrison Ford, why'd it have to be Snakes? So Corey Cunningham gets credit for the goal. And that's his 16th goal of the season, 27th point of the campaign. And he levels the playing field at 1 apiece here at the Civic Center. On an odd man rush, there's not much that you can ask your goaltender to do. That was just about enough that Brennan Colgan could do. Just try to sprawl out and get as big as he could on the lower side of the net. Looked like he made the right move, but puck just squeezed by him. Odd man rush leads to a goal, and it is 1-0 here for, or beg your pardon, 1-1 tie here at Monroe Civic Center. And off the draw, Zydeco with possession. They'll pitch this one across. They'll chop this one up. Kuznetsov leaving it across to Narek Alexanian. Alexanian through center ice, trying to leave this one out for Dmitry Kuznetsov as that one gets taken away. Sprawling out, good poke check as that one gets ripped away by the Moccasins. Out to the right circle of the Zydeco end, and a shot, and that one hits the iron of the upright, and that one will go out of play. 3:44 left to go here in period number 1. Opening frame here in this 2-game series between these cross-state rivals, the Moccasins and the Zydeco. Last time out, these Moccasins were able to beat the Zydeco on New Year's Eve 6-0. Now, not doing as good because they let up a goal. So now, with it being 1-1, we're going to have to see how this thing goes. It is 1-1 your tie here at Monroe Civic Center, here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
Let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
Y'all know who's coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care, passion. Church funeral services.
Welcome back here in Monroe Civic Center, where it is a 1-1 tie. Moments ago, it was Corey Cunningham tying up the goal. making it 1-1 with 3:36 left to go here in period number 1 as the Zydeco rip this one away into the neutral zone. Stopped up by Bacon. He'll try to clear this one out as Larwood turns this one over at center ice. And now stopped up by Thomas McGuire. He'll send this one out to the far boards. Shoveled out by Elijah Wilson. And he'll send this one into the Moccasins' corner. Moccasins with possession. A little bit of a spin cycle for Rasmus Asp, who tried to get this one out to center ice. And now back of the way. Here comes Stefanini. Has it. Ben Stefanini giving it across out to the point with a shot, and that gets darted wide. Picked up now by the Mocs from the end boards. It's stopped up now by Gordon. Gordon trying to clear the line. That gets held in by the Moccasins. Into the near side of the Zydeco end from the near boards. Pitchforked away. Nick Catola trying to rip away possession. Stopped up at the blue line by Hugo Coach. Coach giving it across on a shot, and that one gets saved by Brendan Colgan. Tripped up, there will be no penalty as that one gets stopped up by Schumacher, and he almost turns this one over, but able to ford off Scott Chirac. Out to the end boards now goes Christopher Rex Moe. Moe out to center ice. That gets stopped up now by Narek Alexanian. Alexanian trying to leave this one out for Scott Chirac. Swatted at, and now the Moccasins now have it at center ice. Out to the far boards with a wired shot, and that one will go all the way up into the second deck for a souvenir. And seeing that scares yours truly. That means if they can get a souvenir, I will be the unwilling recipient of a souvenir. 1:46 remaining here in period number 1. Your score is 1-1. Last time that actually happened to me was up in Bismarck, where it was the Minot Minotauros taking on the Bismarck Bobcats as a shot goes wide of the net. I'll continue that story of how I almost got myself a shiner and a souvenir all in one night. As that one gets played across out to the far side. Here come the Moccasins, ripped away here by Narek Alexanian. Alexanian and Namiki gets taken down, rebound and a shot, and it hits the outside of the post, and a rebound, and they're gonna say, I'm trying to see, lights shut off, it's hard to see, they're gonna say no goal. PSA to all the arenas out there. That's why you don't turn off the lights completely until you are sure. And I actually want to shout out the Aikens Ford Arena, because the last time that happened, they did not immediately turn off the lights. They were like, nope, we are not sure, so we are keeping the lights on. And then when they were sure, that's when they went on through the celebration. Anyway, so I was talking about when I got a black eye, or when I almost got a black eye. It was when I was announcing for the Bismarck Bobcats of the NAHL as the referees are deliberating. I'm betting they're just going to be trying to see what time it was, or if they even have video review. Not sure. And they're going to say no goal for sure and just drop the puck. So what had happened was it was a clearing attempt that deflected off the stick of then-captain Patrick Johnson, and it went all the way across, whizzing by my face and hitting the upright of the stanchions. And as I almost lost my head through decapitation of vulcanized rubber, I reminded the fans, always keep your eye on the puck. Even in venues like this where it's a lot bigger than VFW Sports Center, you can still get hurt by a hard piece of rubber traveling at you fast enough. As a trip up here, and there will be a penalty here, and it looks like, I'm not sure what that hand signal is from the referee, and it looks like they're calling both of them. As the Moccasins are trying to plead their case. I know I saw a trip up, but I saw, okay, the referee was pointing at two guys lifting his hands up in the air like he's a air traffic controlman. I'm not sure what that means. In my experience, it means that they're actually going to be calling two penalties here on the play. Right now, Nick Catola and Frank Schumacher are both meeting with the referee. Right now you have, I believe, Tyler Larwood going to the box. But both arms were up for the referee, emphatically pointing at two guys, and Schumacher really not happy with the call. I'm not going to put words in the referee's mouth, at least not until I get the official. And he's pointing at the, I think they're going to call embellishment. I think they're actually going to call embellishment here. They're skating him to the box, and the referee right away pointed at both of them saying, "You're gone." So yes, it will be embellishment. So Larwood goes, and they're going to call embellishment on Samuel Hu Gustafsson. So both to the box, and we'll skate four aside. So both teams get a penalty, one for embellishment and one for tripping. As the Zydeco have it, trying to pitch this forward, back down, and a 2-on-1 back the other way. Here comes Koch. Koch gets poke checked aside, and now back the other way. Here come the Zydeco. Stretch pass, leaving it across. Elijah Wilson, stop, shot, and a good save by Kuhn. Tantalizingly close to that centennial mark. Here comes Brody Thornton. Thornton out to center ice. He'll kick this one back to himself with a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. 11 seconds left to go here in period number one. They'll try to leave this one off. Intercepted by Brody Thornton. Giving it across. Stopped up, and a shot from Garrett Johnson going wide. And that one will do it here for period number one. Your score is one apiece. Shots on goal after one period of play. Not sure. I will get that information to you once I log onto the website. So it was embellishment, and we do have a 4-on-4 skate here to start period number two. When we get back, we'll get you a roll call and the out-of-town scoreboard. So if you want to be shouted out on the roll call, now is the time. I'm going to be looking at the chat starting now. If you want to get shouted out, let me know who you are, where you're watching from, and how you are cheering on your Zydeco. So when we get back, roll call, then the out-of-town scoreboard right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh?
Buddy, watch this.
Yeah, you got good hands. But watch this. Let's get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald.
Scott.
Come on in, Scott.
Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
Y'all know what's coming, but nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center. Let's get you the out-of-town, let's get you the roll call. Technically, a lot of you guys were out of town, so at least from where I'm at. So let's take a look and see where you guys are watching from. Starting off, we got Morgan from Prairieville. Let's go, boys. Christopher Bolin, the Bolins in Denham Springs, Louisiana. The Daigles watching from Patterson, Louisiana. Doodlebug watching from Baton Rouge. Zydeco Hockey, Mark, watching from Victoria, British Columbia. Jopis in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Smo, watching from work at Grand Paradise Casino at Pine Grove, Louisiana. Zydeco, watching back at home in Zachary. Let's Joe Zydeco. Dan Haggerty watching from Warren, Michigan. Let's go, Shane. Gary Johnson. Lots of penalties so far. Yep, a lot of penalties so far. The Backus family watching from Plaquemine, Louisiana. I believe I said that right. Plaquemine. Okay, so a little bit. You had the Q-U-E. That says K. So Plaquemine. Gotcha. Don Bordelon watching from Hammond. Drew Abbott watching from VR in San Gabriel. The Wilson family watching from Hesperia, Michigan. Tom Turk watching in Plaquemine. Or Plaquemine. You know what? I'm going to say Plaquemine. If I said it right, Turk, please just go crazy in the chat and just be like, yeah, you got it for once. And, of course, Richard and Nancy Flores watching from West Covina, California. You know, Mom and Dad. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Let's see. Larwood getting chirped. That's not. I'm sorry. I'm reading. GW watching from Baton Rouge. And Michael Hope watching from Denham Springs, Louisiana. Battleborn from his couch in Baton Rouge. And Kerry Melankin. Let's go Zydeco watching from Lucher, Louisiana. The Rogers watching from Topeka, Kansas. Hope you guys enjoyed the bout in Topeka between the Dashers and the Zydeco. Ortiz and Weller watching from Gonzales. And Alex Curtis watching from Flint, Michigan. Okay, so Sid said I didn't get it right the second time. I got it right the first. Plaquemine. We got it. All right. And Wilson and Shaheen family from Muskegon, Michigan. Let's jump right into the out-of-town scoreboard. Here in the FPHL. I almost pressed like 3 wrong buttons here. Here we go. The out-of-town scoreboard. Here in the FPHL, of course, here it's 1-1 between the Zydeco and the Moccasins. Starting off, though, we have the Binghamton Black Bears with a 3-2 win over the HC Venom. Moving on, the Danbury Hat Trick have a 7-2 win over the Dashers. And the Columbus River Dragons have a 9-1 win over the Mississippi Seawolves. And the Carolina Thunderbirds winning 2-1 against the Port Huron Prowlers. And the Blue Ridge Bobcats winning 7-1 against the Motor City Rockers. Now moving on here, no out-of-town scoreboards for the NHL, but let's get you an update on the Four Nations face-off. It was Canada winning over Sweden in overtime. That was the only one that was played so far, and so when we get back, we will get you a recap of what happened here in period number 1. So stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh?
Buddy, watch this.
Yeah, you got good hands. But watch this. Let's get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald.
Scott.
Come on in, Scott.
Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center, where it is 1-1 your score. Taking a look here after one period of play, shots on goal, 8 for the Zydeco and 6 for the Moccasins. Starting off the first period at 3:38, it was Kevin Sabad to the assist of Shane Haggerty and getting his 100th point of his FPHL career, Elijah Wilson, making it 1-0 for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. And about, I'd say 12 minutes later, Corey Cunningham tried to do math a little bit quickly, it doesn't work. Corey Cunningham off of a 2-on-1, got the feed to the assist of Rex Christopher, Moe, and Scott Koch, tying the game at 1 apiece. So far, 1-1 after 1, it's Uno's Wild here in the Monroe Civic Center, and when we get back, drop the puck of the middle frame. Stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center, where it is 1-1 your tie, getting ready for period number 2. Drop of the puck, and we're off here in the middle frame of this 2-game series between the two Bayou State rivals. As the Moccasins have it deep into the Zydeco end, he'll flip it around the end boards at the Zydeco side, getting it across out to the point, and a shot, and that one from the slot going wide. Picked up now by Thomas McGuire as Mo with a shot, and that one goes off the shin pad of Elijah Wilson. Wilson with possession. Wilson through center ice into the Moccasins end, giving it across, and that one will flutter its way out to the far board. Stopped up now by T-Mac. McGuire with a shot, and that one will be blocked aside out to the near corner now, where it's stopped up and picked up now by the Moccasins. Here comes Monroe. Stefanini has it from the sharp side, giving it out in front, and a shot, and that one just going wide. Picked up now by the Moccasins. Out to the point, ripped away, and a stretch pass. What a diving block there to avoid a odd man rush back either way. Thomas McGuire now has it. He'll stop up, centers out. As the 4-on-4 is done, we'll skate now at full strength. Now back either way, here come the Zydeco from their own zone. Leaving it across to Garrett Johnson. He'll pitch it across now out for Nick Kitola. Kitola out to the near side. Trying to find this one out for Alexanian to the near boards of the neutral zone, and that one will be taken away, cleared out by the Moccasins, and the Zydeco able to go off for a little bit of a line change as Alexanian finally goes over the boards. Moccasins now with it. Here comes Anderson, taken away by Tyler Larwood, leaving it across to Gordon. Gordon to the far boards of the Moccasins' end. He'll try to lead this one across as that one gets turned over, and it looks like there will be a penalty on the play, as tripping may be the call here. Yep, tripping is in fact the call, so we'll have another power play here for the Zydeco. So back on the Badgers hitting an air power play. Go the Zydeco. And off the draw, Zydeco with possession. Out to the end boards. They'll stop this one up to the near side. Giving it out in front is Shane Haggerty with a shot, and that one goes off the pad of Sean Kuhn, who gets serenaded by a chant of Kuhn. And a hand pass is called here, so we will get another stoppage. And it was brought to my attention, a lot of people may not know what the penalty of embellishment was, and that's the main reason why we went on a 4-on-4 instead of a 5-on-4 penalty kill. So what embellishment is you're trying to fish for the call. If it's egregiously, you're always trying to fish for the call, and I think that's one thing that, coaches will always tell you, no, we're trying to play this one true to the sport. You're always taught, sometimes, it's like, maybe if it didn't directly trip you, if you feel something down there, go down. But the Moccasins player kind of took it a little bit too far, made it look obvious, so the referee called that one as a penalty. You're not supposed to sell the call. So the referee called it, and off to the box went the Mocs. But now we're skating 5-on-4 power play for the Zydeco, who are regrouping and re-rushing back of the way into the Moccasins end, out to the near boards. Chirac pitching across out to the end boards, back to Haggerty, back to Chirac, to the right circle, dropping it off to Haggerty, out to the right circle, giving it across to the top of the left circle, and a shot save, rebound on in front, and the puck is still loose, but it gets saved off by Sean Kuhn. That was a huge, huge chance on an open net, but not able to bat it home. 1:05 left to go here on the power play. Larwood out to take the draw. They'll try to play this one out to the end boards. Zydeco with possession. They'll try to play this one across. Alexanian from the far boards, out to the far hash marks, to the left circle, tries to pitch this one out to the blue line, and that one will flutter all the way back down into the Zydeco end. Stopped up by Colgan, leaving it off for Kleber. Kleber trying to play this one off as that one goes off of his own stick again. And now the Moccasins with possession. They'll clear this one all the way back down, where it's stopped up now by Brendan Colgan. Colgan around the boards to Ryan Kleber. Kleber trying to chase the puck, leaving this one across. The Moccasins chopping at it, and now back up ice. Here comes Narek Alexanian into the Moccasins end with a shot, and that one goes off the body of Narek Alexanian. Picked up, cleared, and it looks like there's going to be a slashing call here. 16 seconds, 5-on-3. This time I'm not really going to update it because I'm going to just make it, I'll just do the differential. So Bacon is the one going to the box, and a 5-on-3 for the second time this game, as head coach Everett Thompson is giving some last-minute adjustments to his guys. Shane Haggerty giving some last-minute coaching to his guys here. Face off to the far left circle of the Moccasins end, and off the draw. Zydeco with possession, trying to set up shop here on the 5-on-3. That one gets taken away, swatted at, and cleared by the Moccasins. They'll try to play this one back down. Here comes Kevin Sabad. Sabad to the far boards. Now out to the left circle. He'll skate this one down to the end boards, trying to get this one out in front, as a blocking of the clearing attempt nearly ended it on net, as that one gets taken away. Moccasins with possession. Back in their own zone. They'll clear this one all the way back down into the Zydeco side of the ice. Brendan Colgan now has it. They'll leave this one off for Scott Chirac, who'll just calmly play this one back for Brody Thornton. Thornton through center ice. He'll get this one across to Scott Chirac. Chirac into the Moccasins end, setting up shop. Giving this one across, out to the right circle. Steps up, getting it out in front, and that's not able to go. As Thornton giving it across, out to the slot, as Scott Chirac almost turns this one over, now does. And now back the way, the Moccasins, as Koch didn't really expect it, just turns around and just ends up firing this one back into the Zydeco end. Stopped up now by Brody Thornton. Stretch pass for Tyler Larwood into the Moccasins end, as Jake Cox trying to hold this one in, and it gets held in by McGuire. Out to the left circle, trying to get this one out to the slot, and that one gets taken away, intercepted, and cleared by the Moccasins. 30 seconds remaining here on the power play for the Zydeco. Nick Catola. Catola out to the center ice. That gets turned over. And now back the other way. Here come the Moccasins. Clear-cut breakaway with a shot. And a save by Colgan! Brendan Colgan, you are a magician! What a save! Keeping this thing knotted up at one apiece. Great time for immediate timeout to catch our breath. What a great chance for the Mocs, but shut down by the excellence that is Brendan Colgan. We'll pause a few moments, though, to thank some of our sponsors. Bad Boys Bail Bond, Geico, LaBerge Casino and Hotel, Melly Printing, Gulf Coast Office Products, Tracy Furlough Agency, Tanger Factory Outlet, Frankie's Doghouse, Will Scott, Go Bearded, GEO Heat, Church Funeral Home, Visit Baton Rouge, Local Bar and Kitchen, WBRZ, Wilson Warehouse, and Mid-City Tower. We'll be right back here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. It is 1-1 your tie here in the second period here at Monroe Civic Center.
Has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center as this one goes all the way back down for an icing. So we'll get another face-off here in the Zydeco end. 1-1 is your score. 6 seconds left to go on the Zydeco power play after a huge stop from Brendan Colgan. Elijah Wilson will take the draw against Koch, and off the draw, Wilson wins it back. Zydeco at least trying to giddy up a rush as the power play is now over. Zydeco trying to get this one into the Moccasins' end as that one gets taken away by Rio Namiki. Now here comes the Mocs with a shot, and it gets paddled away. Rio Namiki will try to play this one back to the end boards. He turns into a big hit there as he reverse hits the Moccasins. And now a good shot on goal. Better saved by Kuhn as that one gets taken away. Not cleared. Now it is. Here come the Moccasins through center ice, giving it a cross out to the left circle. Trying to leave this one back down as a good sweeping poke check by Ryan Kleber leaves the puck vexed and bewildered as Mo now has it, leaving it across out to the right circle, and that one gets stopped up as now Rio Namiki trying to leave this one out for Ryan Kleber. And now Wilson gets heckled to the boards, trying to retain possession here as the broken stick tries to add an assist. Trying to leave this one out to the left circle and a shot, and that one gets saved off by Colgan yet again. And a streaking pass. That one gets taken away, but offside, says the eagle-eyed linesman. 13-10 left to go here in period number 2. And your score is 1-1. Now Scott Chirac off the draw, not able to win this one back, as that one gets picked up and cleared all the way back down into the near corner, where the Zydeco trying to play this one back down. Here comes Kevin Sabad. Sabad to the near side of the neutral zone. He gets muscled off the puck. And an icing, says the linesman, to the much disagreeance of Jake Cox. Now it's 1-1 your score. We're going to face off here into the Zydeco end. Referee set to drop the puck, and off the draw, Chirac able to give this one to McGuire. Back to Sabad, trying to give it across to Jake Cox. Cox turns into a big hit as that one gets fluttered up and out of play. 12:46 left to go here in period number 2. And we're going to face off here into the neutral zone, right back to center ice. One of the rare times without a goal scored, the puck being dropped at center ice. And off the draw, Zydeco with possession back in their own zone. As Thomas McGuire trying to lead this one off from Kevin Sabat, as that one gets touched up now by the Zydeco before it gets into the Moccasins' end. So, no icing, says the linesman. Back of the way, here come the Zydeco as they take this one away here in the Moccasins' end. Moccasins able to buzz and get this one back. And now here come the Mocs through center ice into the Zydeco end. Left circle, trying to cycle this one around, and now they'll try to get this one out. That gets taken away now by Kevin Sabat. Sabat into the neutral zone, just harmlessly plays this one all the way back down into the Moccasins' end. Moccasins, a little bit of trouble with it as Jake Cox trying to lead this one out for Shane Haggerty, as that one will be taken away. And now here come the Moccasins into the neutral zone, back into the Zydeco side of the ice. He'll lug this one out to the near boards, and that gets taken away to the near side. Shane Haggerty leaving it off for Larwood. Larwood takes down a referee, and now back in the way, here comes Shane Haggerty. Haggerty will try to play this one back down, and looks like Larwood's down for the count. Now Larwood lumbering over. Seems to be okay. As the Zydeco nearly had a 2-on-1 rush, but interference on the linesman, and unfortunately you can't call a penalty on the men in stripes, so just chalk it up as an unfortunate puck bounce. As head coach Everett Thompson trying to get a explanation from the men in stripes, and of course his team didn't score, so he doesn't like the explanation. Just adjust his coat and we move on. And I'm back of the way. Here come the Moccasins into the Zydeco end, trying to turn this one around as it gets stopped up now by Matt Gordon. Out to center ice, able to hold the line was Tyler Larwood. What a good effort to keep in front of the play there. Now here comes Garrett Johnson. Johnson tripped up, no call, and I think he was more tripped up by the back of the net than he was the Moccasin stick, as Brody Thornton gets his one into the Moccasin end, giving it across to Larwood. Larwood with a shot going wide of the net. Picked up now by Tyler Larwood, leaving it off as the Moccasins now have it back in their own zone. Moccasins with possession, and they'll just clear this one all the way back through the neutral zone. Stopped up to the right circle, the Zydeco end, giving it across, and a fan-on shot as the Zydeco nearly had a costly turnover. Back in the way now, here comes Matt Gordon. He'll lug this one out to the left circle, the Moccasins end, out to Wilson with a shot, and he scores! Elijah Wilson, 101! And he makes it 2-1 for the Zydeco. Netting his 101 point of his FPHL career. He has a point for every Dalmatian in the Disney movie. And he makes it 2-1 for the Zydeco. And our puck flutters all the way back in the Moccasins' end. Zydeco back with the lead. As the Moccasins now have it. Stopped up by Rio Namiki, leaving this one back out for Kleber. Now here comes Kuznetsov as the Moccasins now have it into the Zydeco end. Top of the left circle with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Brendan Colgan. And now there is a shoving match in front of the netminder. We have 2 going at it, 3 going at it, 4 going at it. And the one that's fired up the most is Elijah Wilson on the bench. Dang near breaks his stick on the boards. And Asp saying, let's go. And Kuznetsov saying, scoreboard, bud, scoreboard. as Ryo Namiki going up to the stripes, trying to get an explanation. Looks like he's going to be going to the box, and he's trying to plead his case. Sometimes you just don't win against the men in stripes. So he's not going to the box, he's going to the bench. I'm wondering why he was arguing with the referee. So still trying to deliberate what happened here deliberate rather, what happened, as I see one door still opened in the box on the Zydeco end, and waiting to see if it's going to be filled. See 5 skaters out and a 6th skater, and now it will be filled by Aaron Shaheen. So 10:15 left to go here, and we are skating for a side. And off the draw, Moccasins. They'll get this one back into the Zydeco end, both going for roughing, as McGuire now has it. McGuire trying to get this one across. That one gets taken away at the blue line, held in. Now out to the left circle, Conway, and he from his belly trying to get this one out to the far side. Here come the Moccasins, as they'll get possession back to the end boards of the Zydeco end. They'll stop this one up, and now it gets intercepted by Katola. And now here comes Chirac. Chirac drop pass. Here into the neutral zone. Here comes Nick Katola into the Moccasin side to the left circle. From the left circle, he'll turn this one in on net, as that one gets blockered away, as Sean Kuhn gets the serrating of Kuhn into the stands, as the Moccasins now have it with possession right behind their own net, as they'll try to settle down this rush as the puck misses him all entirely. Referee says no icing, though, as Sabad trying to leave this one off for McGuire. Back to McGuire from Sabad, and now the puck will just flutter and roll its way back into the Zydeco end, where it's stopped up and played off now by Elijah Wilson, the guy who has 101 points in his career. Elijah Wilson trying to stick handle his way into center ice. He gets that one taken away. And now here come the Moccasins into the Zydeco end, and that one will be taken away. Intercepted now, as the Moccasins now have it back in their own zone. They'll get possession from the Zydeco end and just skate this one back in their own zone. And now here comes Mo back into the Zydeco end to the left circle, and a shot, and that one just goes wide. Picked up now by the Zydeco, as Kevin Sabad trying to win the foot race for the puck. Puck gets chopped at by the Moccasins. Now held up by the Mocs back in their own zone, far side. Now into the neutral zone. He'll skate this one into the Zydeco end. Poke checked away up by Narek Alexanian, giving it across to Aaron Shaheen with a shot, and that one gets saved. Sean Kuhn standing tall. And that save is the reason why we will step aside. Still 2-1 here for the Zydeco here in the Monroe Civic Center here on YouTube for the Zydeco. We'll be right back.
It's fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremontes.com, 225-751-7665.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
Y'all know what's coming, but nobody knows just when.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center, where the Zydeco have a 2-1 lead here against the Monroe Moccasins. And off the draw, Zydeco trying to keep this one into the Zydeco end from the Moccasin side. They'll stop this one up from Garrett Johnson. Out to the slot, giving it across and a shot, and that one will be played across. And now from the end boards, that gets taken away. Here come the Moccasins, 2-on-1, giving it across and a shot, and that one will be played out to the end boards. They'll try to stop this one up from the inside, as that one gets rubbed off into the near side, trying to get this one out in front. And now back the other way, here come the Zydeco into the neutral zone. Thornton giving it across. Out in front, Kuznetsov trying to get this one back down low. That gets taken away by the Moccasins. Stretch pass. Back the other way. Here come the Moccasins trying to get this one on a net. And that one gets taken away. Good back check by the Zydeco. Kuznetsov giving it across to Katola. Katola from the high slot. Now out to the near side from the end boards. The Zydeco trying to play this one back down. Poke check to side. Out to the blue line now. Here comes Wilson. Wilson turning it over, and now back of the way, here come the Moccasins. Moccasins with possession into the Zydeco end. They'll stop this one up. Anderson with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Brendan Colgan, and he will cover. Colgan so far in his season has a .919 save percentage and a .262 goals against average, 2 shutouts, and he is just 2 years removed from getting the lead-breaking record of a single season shutout. As the puck gets won off by the Moccasins. Into the near boards, stopped up and cleared all the way back down into the Moccasins' end. Now here comes Narek Alexanian to the near boards. They'll try to play this one back out as Narek Alexanian with a shot going off the glass as it gets stopped up now by Alexanian. They'll play this one out for Rio Namiki. Drop pass for Wilson. Back to Katola. Back to Wilson. Trying to get this one out in front as that one gets played all the way back down as Rio Namiki now has it. Namiki. They'll try to play this one back down. And now Kevin Sabad will sachet this one into the end boards. And here comes Thomas McGuire with a darting clearing attempt as Kuhn able to make that easy save. And now here come the Zydeco trying to get this one back in their own zone. Icing is waved off as the Moccasins hold the zone. Mo trying to leave this one back out as Kleber now has it. Kleber out to the end boards and taking him to the boards and hard was Chirac. As Chirac trying to play this one into the neutral zone, he'll go up and out of play. So when we get back, we'll get a face-off here into the neutral zone. So we will step aside here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Your score is 2-1 here for the Zydeco here at the Monroe Civic Center.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, the our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Back underway here in the Monroe Civic Center as the Zydeco trying to play this one back down. Here comes Jake Cox. Cox will play this one across. That gets taken away by Bacon, and now Bacon will turn this one around as Thornton now has it. They'll call this one for a hand pass, and a little bit of a shove after. And now off the draw, here comes Shane Haggerty. Haggerty off the draw, leaving this one off for Garrett Johnson. Out to the near side. Johnson trying to play this one back, and that one gets taken away and cleared all the way back down where Brandon Colgan now has it. And now they'll go, dropping the luggage, and now a big shot to the Coconata. I believe that was Garrett Johnson that was in the fray against Rasmus Asp. And Asp trying to get the crowd going. So we got our fight. And just goes to show no love lost between these two cross-state rivals. And Johnson kind of giving them the hand to the ear saying, oh, what are you going to do? So 4:08 left to go here in period number 2. Fight out of their system. And now we will resume play. Off the draw, here comes Jake Cox. He'll wing this one around the boards, where it's stopped up now by the Moccasins back in their own zone. He gets taken to the boards as Scott Chirac trying to get this one out to the slot. That one gets taken away by the Moccasins. And now here comes Perfrost. That one gets taken away by Haggerty. Back of the way, here come the Zydeco out to center ice where it gets taken away by Scott Chirac, and that one gets saved off by Sean Kuhn. Now here come the Moccasins. What a big hit thrown by Dmitry Kuznetsov! As the puck skitters loose right in front of the scorekeeper's box. And that fight a couple moments ago might as well be your advanced dental fight of the night. As Elijah Wilson now has it. Stops up, shoots, and scores! Third point of the game, second goal! Elijah Wilson, welcome back to the Zydeco. All turned over, all start off from a lofty turnover. Wilson coming into the right circle, just darts it home. above the pad underneath the glove, and he makes it a 3-1 affair. .308 left to go here in period number 2. 3-1 is your score here for the Zydeco. Trying to get one back here against the Moccasins after dropping the New Year's Eve game. And tonight, definitely a different affair, as the Zydeco trying to rip the puck away. That gets taken away. Here comes Cunningham. Poke checked aside, and now here comes Kuznetsov. Leaving this one out for Gordon, trying to find a stretch pass. That one gets taken away by the Moccasins. Now here come the Moccasins. They'll just lift this one back into the Zydeco end, where it's stopped up now by Cunningham. Cunningham out to the near boards with a shot, and that one gets blocked away. Here comes Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov out to center ice, stops up, shoots, and just goes offsides. So a little bit of jarring here between Gordon and Cunningham. Not sure if it's friendly or not, but sometimes you really can't tell between hockey players, as Kuznetsov and 27 in black for the Monroe Moccasins, Frank Schumacher, going to the box. And the Zydeco have yet another power play on their hands. Or actually, no, we don't. We have actually Dmitry Kuznetsov going off, too. So we'll skate 4-on-4 yet again. So both going for unsportsmanlike conduct. Probably for the chirping that they had at one another going back to the bench, as the Moccasins turn this one over here to the Zydeco end, where it's stopped up now by Brody Thornton. Thornton from his own end, leaving this one off. Here comes Elijah Wilson, giving it back to Thornton. Thornton twisting and turning, trying to avoid a turnover. Back of the way, here comes Elijah Wilson, already on hat-trick watch. Giving it across, out to Thornton with a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Picked up now by Kevin Sabad. And now the puck will just pin itself to the boards, as we have Sabad forcing to go back to his bench, because if he would have played the puck there, that would have been a minor penalty. You're not allowed to play the puck without a helmet. Not sure on the official. I believe it's actually delay a game. If I'm thinking about it hard enough, I think it's delay a game. And now here comes McGuire. Has it to the blue line, leaving it across, trying to find Larwood. Larwood back to McGuire. McGuire, lower side of the left circle, and a shot, and that flutters in on net, as Sean Kuhn again makes a save off of a bouncing puck. So 54 seconds left to go here in period number 2. 3-1 is your score for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. 43 seconds left to go on the 2-minute minors to both Kuznetsov and Schumacher. And off the draw, Moccasins with possession. They'll try to play this one back from their own end boards. Stopped up by Larwood. Larwood turning it over, back of the way. Here come the Moccasins, dropping this one off to the neutral zone. And now he'll skate this one into the Zydeco end. Now from the blue line, Here come the Moccasins into the Zydeco side from the near corner. We'll try to stop this one up. Nick Catola pinning him to the boards with 23 on the clock. Koshi turning this one over. Mo trying to handle the puck, leaving this one off as McGuire now has it. Here comes McGuire. Has it into the neutral zone, giving it across. Here comes Scott Sherrock. Sherrock gets it poke checked away as that one gets taken away by the Moccasins. Turned over to Narek Alexanian, but that one will do it. At the end of 2 periods of play, your score is 3-1 for the Zydeco, thanks to Elijah Wilson netting a couple. When we get back, we'll get you the out-of-town scoreboard, as well as a recap of what happened here in period number 2. And as always, this period and this Zydeco broadcast is brought to you by Momentum Building Services. Call Momentum for your building service. Well, call Momentum Building Services for all your cleaning needs. Thank you, Momentum, for being a sponsor and taking such great care of your Baton Rouge Zydeco. So when we get back, out-of-town scoreboard, period recap, and drop the puck for the final frame of this opening game against the Monroe Moccasins. Ready, break.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh?
Buddy, watch this.
Yeah, you got good hands. But watch this. Let's get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald.
Scott.
Come on in, Scott.
Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client, what do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don's Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don's Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our client's location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh?
Buddy, watch this.
Yeah, you got good hands. But watch this. get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald.
Scott.
Come on in, Scott.
Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
So beautiful. To me, you are so beautiful. To me, y'all know what's coming. Nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
Welcome back here inside the Monroe Civic Center, where it is now 3-1 for your Baton Rouge Zydeco. Let's recap what happened here in period number 2, and we got to see how the hot gets hotter, as in the second period, 1-1 tie, 9:14 into the second, Elijah Wilson finds his 101st point of his SPHL career to the assist of Brody Thornton and Matthew Gordon. But Wilson wouldn't be done yet, as unassisted he would get his second goal of the game, 102nd point of his career at 16:52, making it 3-1 for the Zydeco. In the second period, the shot total was 10-6 in favor of Baton Rouge. That brings it to a total after 40 minutes of 18-12. So when we get back, it's going to be period number 3. Last period of play, trying to end strong here at the Monroe Civic Center and get one over on your cross-state rivals right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Stick with us.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client, what do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh?
Buddy, watch this.
Yeah, you got good hands. But watch this. Let's get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald. Scott, come on in, Scott.
Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
Welcome back here inside the Monroe Civic Center, where we have a 3-1 lead for the Baton Rouge Zydeco over the Monroe Moccasins. With 20 minutes remaining here in regulation and 3 massive points between these two clubs up for grabs. 3 points right now in the standings separate the Zydeco from a top 3 spot. And now dropping the puck, and we are underway for the final period of regulation here in the Monroe Civic Center. As the Moccasins chase this one all the way back down into their own zone, where it's played off now by the Moccasins. Turned over to the Zydeco as Alexanian, trying to settle this puck up, just rolled off of his stick as the Mocs have possession back into the Zydeco end, where it's played off now by the Zydeco. Beg your pardon, the Zydeco. I'll play this one back into the neutral zone, where the Moccasins trying to play this one back. And now a clearing attempt all the way back into the Zydeco end. Stopped up by Nick Katola, trying to get this one out to Elijah Wilson. Wilson in front of the scorekeeper's box. That one will be swatted at, played off now by Thomas McGuire. Out to center ice, wrapped around the boards, and it gets stopped up by Brendan Colgan as Nick Katola will try to clear this one all the way back down, where it's stopped up now by Shane Haggerty. And now the Zydeco losing possession. Here come the Moccasins, back it away. A little bit of a rush and a shot and a good save by Colgan as it gets stopped up and cleared out by the Zydeco defense. Now they'll wing this one around the boards again, out to the end boards. It will get stopped up now by the Zydeco. Up to Tyler Larwood, who gets turned into a big crunch and the middle part of a sandwich, as he looks a little shaken up out there. As the puck flutters all the way back down into the far boards. Out into the Zydeco end. Here comes Tyler Larwood. Larwood, cross-ice pass, trying to feed across out to Jake Cox. That one gets taken away as Coach now has it. That one gets taken and jarred at by Jake Cox. Now the Zydeco with possession back in the neutral zone. Rio Namiki will clear this one back into the Monroe side of the ice. Talking about the standings here right now as the Monroe Moccasins bring this one back into the Zydeco end. Thornton out in front and a shot, and the Moccasins score. The Moccasins forced a turnover right in back of Brendan Colgan. Tried to just center this one out. And that one went off the inside of Colgan's pad and leaked through. Now we have a 1-goal game again here in the Civic Center. So an unfortunate play for Brendan Colgan. And now the Moccasins creeping at the door yet again. As Conway gets called for a face-off violation. Now Conway gets the boot yet again. And Eric Alexanian getting a little impatient here. And now off the draw, Alexanian trying to win this one back. That one gets swatted at by Monroe. Back into the Baton Rouge side, where it gets turned over, and a shot and a good save by Brendan Colgan. Out from the end boards, Ryan Kleber trying to lead this one off as that one gets played across out to the far boards. And now here comes Nick Hitola. He'll turn this one over out to the slot, and a shot, and that one just goes wide, and a rebound saved by Colgan again. And we got a fight right behind of Colgan. So it looks like cooler heads will eventually prevail. We'll have to see if there's anybody going to the sin bin. Looks like they're locking up the box and saying play on. And now we have a face-off coming outside of the Zydeco end. Shane Haggerty will take the draw against Scott Koch. And off the draw, Koch not able to win this one back. Haggerty with possession here at center ice. He'll wing this one around the boards, trying to carry it across out to the near side, where Sabad now has it. Sabad leaving it off. Here comes Elijah Wilson looking for the hat trick, and that one gets blocked out to the corner. Out to the far boards, skated at by Thornton with a shot, and that one goes off the body of Shane Haggerty. Back of the way, here come the Moccasins. Moccasins into the Monroe, into the Baton Rouge zone, but now cleared back into the Monroe side of the ice, where it's played up now by the Mocs. Into the Baton Rouge side of the ice, where it's skated out by Thomas McGuire. He gets slashed, asking for a call, and it looks like he'll get it. And just like a kid who's on the nice list during Christmas, he gets what he asks for. Slashing is the call. And to the box goes a guy whose name I have not said a lot tonight, but I love saying. Tygrave Miniguns goes to the box. Eric Alexanian out to take the draw for the Zydeco, trying to cash in for the first time tonight here on the Badgers Heating and Air power play. Face off to the right circle. And finally off the draw, Alexanian wins this one back. Held in by McGuire as the Moccasins trying to regain possession. They have it back out to the far side, and they'll lift this one into the Zydeco end. Moccasins now with possession. Short-handed, they turn this one over as here comes Matthew Gordon. Gordon in his own side. He'll leave this one back, trying to find it back to Elijah Wilson. And now Wilson gets this one back out to McGuire with a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. Picked up now by McGuire. Out to Jake Cox. Cox, cross-ice pass, out to the far boards. They'll try to play this one out to the blue line. Stutter step, trying to get this one back down low as Alexanian. He'll leave this one across, and that one will go all the way back down, where it's played off now by Brendan Colgan. Thomas McGuire behind his own net. Still with a minute left to go here on this power play for the Zydeco. Back of the way, here comes Kevin Sabad. Sabad out to the end boards. He'll wing this one around the boards and stopped up at the blue line by Brody Thornton. Thornton pitching it back down low to Kevin Sabad. Sabad has it, kicks it back to himself, trying to get this one out to the slot, out to the right circle and a shot, and Sean Kuhn makes a flashy save with the glove. And he'll send us to the first media timeout of the third period. But first, we'll pause a few moments to thank some of our sponsors. Sigma Engineers and Constructors, ENC Bush Hogging and Mulching, Capital City Produce, Bowfinger Tree Service, Republic Finance, Schmolke Law Firm, Pico Lumber, Wilson Warehouse, Highland Group Property Services, Bayou Apparel, Gator Millworks, Will Scott, AV Solutions, and VRI Institute. So we'll be right back. 3-2 now is your score for the Baton Rouge Zydeco here in the final frame of regulation here in the Monroe Civic Center right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. As you can see, those two goofballs, the Monroe Moccasins announcers, very cool guys. Had a great conversation with both of them prior to puck drop as we are back underway here in the Monroe Civic Center with a shot, and it hits the outside of the post, picked up now by Kevin Sabad. Here setting up the power play, another 25 seconds, and the boards caused a stoppage in play. Delay a game on the Civic Center. I'm kidding. So we're going to face off here to the left circle of the Monroe zone. Now they'll just drag it over to the right circle. Shane Haggerty off the draw. Not able to win this one back. Here come the Moccasins. Not able to clear as Sabad now has it. 17 seconds left to go on the power play. He'll get this one out to the point. Brody Thornton side steps, giving it across. Has it to the point with a shot, and that one gets darted wide. Picked up now by Elijah Wilson. Out to the blue line. Thornton, a cross-ice pass to Scott Chirac to the right circle. Out to Thornton to the point with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Kuhn. Out to the near side. Winging this one around to Wilson. We'll try to get this one out in front as it gets stopped up, and now back of the way. Here come the Moccasins. Cunningham, solo mission, leaving this one out for Koch, and he gets called off sides. $13:59 left to go here in period number 3. Your score is a slim lead. Beg your pardon, a slim lead for the Baton Rouge Zydeco. 1 goal game separates these two teams, and 3 massive points on the table. As Larwood has it, toe drags, has it to the right circle, trying to get this one out in front, but that one gets taken away and cleared all the way back down into the Zydeco end, where it's stopped up by Katola. Stretch pass trying to find Alexanian, trying to sidestep one. He gets in the way of that one, does number 12 of the Moccasin, or beg your pardon, number 13, Parker Moskal. And now that one will be centered across, out to the right circle, and a shot, and it gets blockered away. Out to the far boards, trying to get this one out in front, taken away. Thomas McGuire. They'll try to clear, held in and out to the blue line. From the Zydeco end, from the far boards, trying to get this one out in front. Now one gets taken away. Here comes Jake Cox. Cox. They'll clear this one all the way back, and there will be an icing. So we'll get a face-off here into the Zydeco end. 13:04 left to go here in period number 3. Slim lead for the Zydeco. And now off the draw, Zydeco not able to win this one cleanly. Moccasins with it. Cunningham has it. He has already 1 goal this game. Trying to turn this one away from Conway. That one gets taken away by McGuire, trying to clear. It gets held in by Conway. Larwood now has it. He has it, and he'll flip this one all the way back down into the Moccasins' end as the Zydeco will go off for a line change. Hugh Gustafson will chip this one into the Zydeco side, where it's stopped up now by Thomas McGuire, giving it across to Shane Haggerty. Haggerty with possession, trying to get this one across as it gets played across now out to the blue line. Held up by Conway, getting it out in front of the shot. What a save by Brendan Colgan! Cunningham had a clear look at the net. And what was a, I would say, semi-breakaway turns into a stone-stopping save as Nick Catola gets escorted to the box. So the Monroe Moccasins head on to the power play, and the Zydeco face their first Wilson Warehouse penalty kill of the evening. And it's a big one at that. Off the draw, Zydeco have possession as Kevin Sabat short-handed, trying to force the possession back the other way. As Cunningham now has it. Cunningham back the other way through the neutral zone. He'll try to stop up out to the left circle, winging it around, and a shot, and that one misses this target. Conway giving it across out to the left circle, up top to the blue line. From the far board, Stutter steps to the left circle, and a shot. They score. It was a sneaky shot that squeaked through Brendan Colgan. And that ties this thing up at 3 apiece.
Number 11, Scott Perez.
11:46 left to go here in period number 3, and we have a new hockey game. Gordon getting kicked out of the draw. And now coming in to take it is going to be Elijah Wilson. And off the draw, Wilson wins it back to Namiki. From center ice, Wilson just gets this one into the Moccasins' end, and the referee kind of got pump faked there as he kind of looked at Sean Kuhn like, come on, man, play that. So we'll get a face-off into the Moccasins' end. 11:39 left to go here in period number 3. And off the draw, Zydeco win this one back. Here comes Thornton with a shot, and that one just goes wide. Thornton streaking down Main Street, had a good look at the net as he stick handles, getting it back from the far boards, trying to wrestle for the puck. Thornton gets it back out to the far boards, stopped up, shoots, and that one just goes wide, where it gets taken away by the Moccasins. Out to Anderson, to the Zydeco end with a shot, and that one just goes wide. Picked up now by Jake Cox, trying to gallivant a rush back the other way. Into the Moccasins end to the right circle, giving it across to the left circle. Top of the left circle, Chirac, back to Rio Namiki, but it looks like there will be a cross-checking penalty. And it looks like Larwood's going to go to the box. And yet another power play for the Moccasins. And off the draw, Zydeco able to win this one, not able to clear though, as the Moccasins hold this one. Out to the near side, Cunningham stops up, giving it across, out to the sharp side, and a shot, and that one gets saved off by Brandon Colgan. Out to the near boards, trying to turn this one around, out to the near corner. Out to the blue line now, Koch stops up, shoots, and that one just gets tipped wide. Picked up by Thomas McGuire, trying to clear this one, held into the blue line, as the Zydeco not able to clear. Out to the near side from the end board, skates it out to the far boards. Out from now to the blue line. Conway out to the left circle with a shot, and a good save by Colgan. And a rebound picked up now by Nick Katola. Katola will just squeak this one through the defense of the Moccasins and clearing it all the way back down. Still heckling for the puck, but now he'll elect to go off for a line change. Moccasins on their second straight power play, cashed in on one earlier. They're 1 for 1 on the man advantage. As they turn this one over, here comes Cox trying to turn this one around, and he gets taken to the ice hard. Back of the way, here come the Moccasins. Into the Zydeco end, giving it across to the right circle, and a shot hits the post. Out to the far boards, out to the blue line with a shot, tipped on goal, and a good save as that one gets taken away and cleared all the way back down. The puck rolls all the way across, where it's stopped up now by Sean Kuhn. Here come the Moccasins from their own zone with 23 seconds left to go on the power play. Zydeco able to regain possession of the puck. Namiki, he'll pitch this one back down low, looking for Elijah Wilson. And Wilson turning this one over to Anderson. Back of the way, pitchforked away by Brody Thornton. Thornton at center ice, and he'll just swat this one back down into the Moccasin side. 9 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Turning it over. Here comes Alexandria, leaving it up for Larwood, and that one gets poke checked aside. And now here come the Moccasins from their own zone. And the Gold Domes, they'll clear this one all the way back down. Streaking down Main Street with a shot, and that one goes wide of the net. .8:34 left to go here, and we are tied at the Monroe Civic Center, 3-3. We'll be right back here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. Stick with us.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client. What do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center, where we are tied at 3 apiece. Monroe was able to overcome a 2-goal deficit here against the Zydeco at the start of the third period as the Zydeco bring this one back in the Monroe zone. Sabad stops up to the near half wall, trying to turn this one around, trying to play this one across to Shane Haggerty, as Haggerty will play this one back down. That one gets taken away and wrapped around where it's played off to the far boards. Stopped up, cleared all the way back down as the Zydeco able to get this one and clear it out to center ice. That one gets taken away. Here come the Moccasins to the right circle, and a shot and a good save. Haggerty not able to clear with another shot, and that one hits the glass, and it goes off the stanchions, takes an awkward bounce while it's at it, as the Moccasins now have it, centering it out to nobody, as Haggerty comes up with it and clears. And now they'll play this one out to the left circle, and a shot, and that one will be played by the Moccasins. Out to the right circle, trying to play this one onto the left from the point, and a shot, and that one gets blocked out to the corner. Here comes Rio Namiki. Namiki giving it across, and Eric Alexanian going in, but offside, says the linesman. You know, they pointed at center ice, and that means that the puck is actually going to be dropped at center ice. But well, what's funny is that it kind of threw me back to the early 2000s, and if you're a keen-eye hockey fan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say two-line pass, and how I am so glad it's gone. And off the draw, Moccasins trying to play this one back. And they'll play this one across.
Offsides Monroe.
And off the draw, here come the Zydeco, trying to play this one back all the way across and around the boards, where it's played off now by Sean Kuhn. Kuhn trying to play this one across, out to the far side, where it's stopped up now by Scott Chirac. Chirac poke checked away as it gets played across, out by the Zydeco now, as Garrett Johnson now has it back in his own zone. Brody Thornton, and that will go all the way back down. No icing, says the linesman, touched up before it got to the goal line. And now they'll play this one across. They'll play this one out to the blue line, and a shot now will teardrop all the way out into the second deck and out of play.
Let's go, Moccasins!
And now off the draw, the Mocs now have it. They'll turn this one around, and they'll play this one all the way back down as the Moccasins get this one cleared on them with under 6 minutes left to go here in the Monroe Civic Center, as that one goes all the way back down for an icing and in a very important offensive zone draw here for the Zydeco. And arguably an avoidable penalty caused a game-tying goal here for the Mocs. And now we'll get a puck drop here to the near circle. Eric Alexanian, and he'll face off against Ben Stefanini. And off the draw, Moccasins clear this one all the way back down, and will do it again. A little bit of cardio workout. A little bit of cardio. I wonder what's worse, for a defenseman slash forward racing to get a icing puck, that's clearly going to be one, and you really don't know because you don't have 360 vision of yourself, or a goaltender on a delayed penalty when you get to the bench, right when you get there and hop over the boards, they turn over. So, got to ask that one day. And off the draw. Zydeco hold this one into the Moccasin zone. From back of the net, trying to play a little cat and mouse. Jake Cox getting kind of a sidestep in. They'll play this one back down, and they'll play this one across. Here come the Zydeco stretch pass. Narek Alexandrian with a break, trying to get it out in front, and that one not able to go. Kevin Sabat forcing a turnover, trying to get it out in front. Has it to the far boards of the Moccasins' end, as that one gets picked up, cleared out, and wrapped around by the Zydeco, going on for a line change. I'll play this one back down. Here come the Zydeco into the Moccasins' end. From the right circle onto the slot, and that one will be taken away, turned over. Out to the blue line. Taken away now by Shane Haggerty. Haggerty out to the end boards, trying to get this one out in front, and that one will be played across and cleared. And out to the end boards. 4:30 left to go here in period number 3. Your score is 3 apiece. It's triples wild here at Monroe Civic Center with 4:15 left to go in period number 3. And now the Zydeco with possession. Here comes Thomas McGuire giving it across to the near side into the Moccasins' end. Here comes Cox out to the left circle. Dmitry Kuznetsov with a shot, and that one gets blocked out to the corner. And now back of the way. Here come the Moccasins with a shot, and that one gets saved off by Brandon Colgan. He'll pitchfork this one down, and now Bacon will play this one back, and I guess you could say he has a chance to simmer down and sizzle it a little bit. I would throw this out to break right now for 3:37, but I do want to kind of address what's been going on in chat. I do want to say, you know, we have very hard workers here at the Zydeco, Grace and Hope both, so I would ask you all to please refrain from kind of attacking their character and how they kind of work here for the Zydeco. I appreciate the passion, and I love the energy that you guys bring, but let's keep it positive, and let's keep it geared towards hockey. If I have anything mean to say it against the Moccasins, because we're a Zydeco chat. Now I'll send it off to break. Your score is 3-3. 3:37 left to go here at Monroe Civic Center. Don't go away.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
Welcome back here. 3:37 left to go. 3-3 is your time. If you have a chance to get your favorite bevy and snack, now would be it, because you're in for one heck of a finish here in Monroe. And now that one will be sent across out to the near boards, where it's played off now by Brody Thornton. Poke checked aside. Out to the near side. They'll play this one all the way back into the Zydeco end. And now around the boards, where it's played off now by the Moccasins. Now back the other way. Here comes Stefanini giving it across. Moccasins with it into the Zydeco end with a shot, and that one will be blocked away. And out to Conway with a shot, and that one gets blocked out to the corner. From the far boards, they'll wing this one around. And now here comes Rio Namiki Namiki will try to find this one back out to the far corner. That one gets taken away by the Moccasins, trying to center this one out in front. And now here comes Nick Catola, leaving it off for Shane Haggerty, and he will clear this one the rest of the way. Chased out by Nick Catola with 2:30 left to go. Now back of the way. Here come the Zydeco, giving it across to Gordon. Gordon from the near side, trying to turn this one around. Here comes Conway, as that one gets poke-checked aside by Rio Namiki. Back of the way, here comes Narek Alexanian. Alexanian trying to get this one out in front, but that one gets poke-checked aside. 2:02 left to go here in period number 3. Your score is tied up at 3 apiece as that puck flutters all the way up and behind the net. As, you know, it's going to be scary as a goaltender, especially with a black disc in the air as that one gets taken away. Here come the Zydeco, McGuire, and that one gets poke-checked aside. Now here comes Mo. Mo toe drags out to the near side now, and they'll play this one back out, and that one will be swatted all the way back down into the neutral zone. Big hit thrown by Larwood on Koch. And with 1:23 left to go, we are tied at 3 apiece. Still 2 huge points here with overtime looming. So not exactly a, at least we got a point type of situation, as Koch now has it into the Zydeco end. Trying to get this one out in front of the shot. What a save by Colgan! He'll get this one across. Left circle a shot. Save again by Colgan. Brendan Colgan, take a bow.
Shots on goal brought to you by Super Movers. Shots on goal, Moccasins 23, Zydeco 21.
"56 seconds left to go, and Brendan Colgan has kept this thing tied up at 3. And now off the draw. Here comes the Zydeco, trying to get this one back down, and that one gets taken away. And they'll wing this one around the boards where it's stopped up by the Zydeco from the far side, trying to get this one out in front. Rio Namiki. That one gets turned over. Monroe with possession. Zydeco trying to weather the storm with a shot, and that one gets tipped wide of the net. Picked up now by Shane Haggerty with 22 seconds on the clock. He'll try to skate this one back down as that one gets taken away by Rio Namiki. Namiki jars at this one, trying to pitchfork this one back down with 9 seconds left to go. Thomas McGuire. He'll settle up the puck. Skate this one down himself as he gets poke-checked at, as the Moccasins now have it, turning it over to Larwood, and that one will do it. Overtime here at the Civic Center. And what seemed like a game that the Zydeco were going to run away with, now you're trying to get that extra point. So when we come back, extra time, 3-on-3 for 5 minutes, right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for all week. Begin your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.
Welcome back, drop of the puck here in overtime, and we are underway. 3-on-3, we will skate for 5 minutes. Here come the Zydeco from their own zone. As Thornton twists this one around and he'll skate this one back, didn't like what he saw. Remember, in overtime, especially with this much ice, it's possession, not position that you want. As Narek Alexanian again fights for possession of the puck, as he will just skate this one back in his own zone. Leave this one off for Brody Thornton. 71-17. He'll leave this one back as Sabad trying to receive a saucer pass, and he turns this one over. 4:12 left to go here in the overtime. 3-on-3, we're skating. And now here come the Moccasins from their own zone into the Zydeco side of the ice from the right circle. Koch trying to turn this one around. And he'll play this one all the way back down. And now here comes Larwood poking it away. Here comes Sabad. Sabad with possession out in front of Deke. And no goal, says the linesman. It didn't even go in, but I don't think that would have counted anyway. Went in a little bit too deep and ended up knocking the goal off its moorings.
Hey, Moccasins fans, don't forget, right after the game, stick around for the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by Lions Auto Group.
So 3:49 left to go here in overtime. 3-3 is your tie. And an extra point here that could really be beneficial for the Zydeco here in the standings. If they get this, they'll hopscotch Columbus as the number 3 team in the Continental. As Matthew Gordon now has it. Gordon from the neutral zone. He'll twist and turn, giving it across to Scott Chirac near side of the Moccasin zone. From the left circle, near half wall. He'll skate this one out to the blue line. Stops up from the point. Drop pass for Gordon. Little unorthodox play there as Gordon now has it. Gordon into the Zydeco end. Again, just trying to play with the possession here. And he'll saucer this one out through center ice. Taken away by the Moccasins. Koch. Backhand pass. Trying to leave this one off for Cunningham. Stretch pass. Giving it across and a shot and a good save by the toe of Brendan Colgan. As the Zydeco settling down play, going on for a line change, and now here comes Elijah Wilson. Wilson has it into the Moccasins' end. Wilson with a shot, looking for the hat trick, and that one will just go off the far boards. And now here comes Conway. Conway 2-on-1, giving it across, has it to the left circle, and that one gets ripped away. And now back of the way, here comes Tyler Larwood. Larwood, solo mission as Elijah Wilson went off for a line change. Larwood through his legs, getting it to the end boards of the Moccasin zone. From the right circle, he'll just pitch this one all the way back down into his own zone, where it's played off now by Brendan Colgan. Colgan out to Thornton, and he swats this one all the way back down for an icing. .157 left to go here in overtime. Three to three is your score. Entering the third period, the Zydeco had a 3-1 lead. All right, couple of quick goals ended up to the back of the net. One awkward one and one on the power play. And now we're skating 3-on-3 here in this overtime as Brody Thornton now has it. Now Narek Alexanian with possession behind his own net. He'll just play this one back. as he pitches it backwards to Thornton. Thornton behind his own net. He'll just skate this one up gingerly. And now he'll pass this one out to the neutral zone. Ripped away by the Moccasins and now turned back over to the Zydeco, who are still trying to battle for the puck here out to the near end boards as that one gets taken away by the Moccasins. They have it to the left circle, the Zydeco in, getting it out in front of the shot. Good save by Colgan, and he plays this one, but the referee had a quick whistle. Can't exactly blame him on that play. If there's one consistent this season about the Zydeco, is the excellent play of Brandon Colgan. And now off the draw from the far boards, trying to turn this one around. That gets taken away. What a good poke checked again by Colgan. Able to hold on to his stick more impressively, in my opinion, as Scott Chirac trying to leave this one out. That gets taken away. Moccasins with it with a shot, and Colgan again with the save. And yeah, that was a quick whistle, but I feel like that one, that was kind of a fortunate play for Colgan. I don't think his teammates were ready for that one. So far this year, the Zydeco are a perfect 4-0 in overtime, but 3-4 in a shootout. And off the draw, here comes Thomas McGuire to the right circle, getting it across the guard, and a shot hits the post with the shot. Wilson back out to Katola. Back out for Eric Alexanian. Alexanian back out for Katola. Gets rubbed off the puck by Schumacher. Coach now with it for the Moccasins. Trying to leave this one back, and Kuhn was a little bit worried about that one as the puck takes an awkward bounce. Back of the way comes Cunningham. Cunningham into the Zydeco end. 12 seconds left to go. Cunningham leaving this one off. Centering it out. A shot and a good save by Colgan. And on to the shootout we go. And the Zydeco technically still remain perfect in overtime. So now, the last time the Zydeco were in a shootout was in Athens. And they dropped that one after a good showing out by Colgan. But the Rock Lobsters able to find the game-winning goal. And that one came off the stick of Garrett Milan. And that was, if you remember, the one game that they played up in Athens before we got snowed out for the second. But back then, we were missing two key players. Elijah Wilson and Eli Thompson. Eliash Thompson. That's a nickname that they gave him. So, I beg your pardon. First to shoot, Eric Alexanian. Alexanian, 23 points in this season. This won't count towards that as he gets the puck, glides into the right circle, has it to the hash marks, dekes, and a good save by Sean Kuhn. Tried to open up Kuhn, he did, and he tried the Kucherov, were just trying to sneak it by, not able to. And now onto the ice comes Tygrave Miniguns. Here comes Miniguns with speed. Brings this one to the right circle. Dekes and scores. So 1-0 after the first round of the shootout. Onto the ice comes Dmitry Kuznetsov. Here comes Kuznetsov. Slowly brings this one to the left circle. Dekes, and he shoots it off the glove. Kuhn makes another save. And now a chance to win it here for the Moccasins. And they turn to Delkin Conway. Declan Conway has it with speed to the left circle, far side. Digs in and scores. And I think that'll do it. Final score here in the shootout. 4-3. And the Zydeco drop an insurmountable point. But again, have a chance tomorrow night to kind of get a little bit of revenge. When we get back, we'll get you the post-game report, since there's no real out-of-town scoreboard to be had. And we will get you the 3 stars brought to you by Schmolke Law Firm. Stick with us right here on the Zydeco YouTube channel.
We do things with passion. Everybody here really is invested. So if something can be done better, we challenge the status quo.
Find more of what you're looking for at L'Auberge Baton Rouge. More of the games you love, more of the flavors you crave, more staycation relaxation. All this plus an exceptional staff. Add more to your story at L'Auberge Baton Rouge.
Ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
Tremonti's has meat. Tremonti's has seafood. Tremonti's has much more. Tremonti's on-site catering is the best in Baton Rouge. Our friendly staff brings everything to our clients' location, set up, serves guests, and cleans up once our guests are satisfied and full. Tremonti's caters weddings, corporate events, parties, luncheons, crawfish and shrimp boils, breakfast, fundraisers, barbecues, and much more. Good meat ain't cheap, and cheap meat ain't good. Visit Tremonti's.com, 225-751-7665.
Does he think he's better than us? We'll find out. Think you're better than us with that fancy stick work, huh?
Buddy, watch this.
Yeah, you got good hands. But watch this. Let's get out of here, MJ.
Hey, I'm Dr. Donald.
Scott.
Come on in, Scott.
Thanks.
Scott, you ready? All right, you can have a seat right here.
All right, Scott. We're going to get you all fixed up today, okay?
A few moments later.
All right, Scott. Good as new.
Thank you, Dr. Donald.
You're welcome. Welcome to Advanced Dental Care, official dentist of the Zydeco hockey team. Whether you're a hockey player or not, we can give you the perfect smile.
An official sponsor of Baton Rouge Zydeco.
So beautiful. To me, you are so beautiful. To me, y'all know what's coming. Nobody knows just when. If you don't have a plan or you don't understand how or where to begin, at church funeral services, we'll handle it all with care and passion. Church funeral services.
We've gotten very good at roofing. We're good at the actual work, but also the documentation from the beginning. Getting everything with the client, what do they need? What are their needs? And then how can I give them a couple of options? And then from there, during the process, they know what's going on. And then at the end, feeling good about everything that's complete, and they're happy when they're done with their job.
The trust that we offer to our clients is actually, it comes pretty easy for us because we've been doing this a long time, and 90% of the jobs that we get are referrals. You know, that's what we depend on, and we strive to let the customer know that we're going to be here. We will always answer the phone.
At Don Seafood, our weekend brunch isn't just a meal. It's the moment you've been waiting for.
Welcome back here to the Monroe Civic Center. Not the result that we would have wanted, but the Zydeco did get a point, and they fell in the shootout. Let's get you a recap of what happened in the game before we get you to the Schmolke Law Firm. 3 stars of the game. In the first period, it was Kevin Sabat opening up the scoring to the assist of Shane Haggerty and Elijah Wilson, and making it 1-0 Zydeco. 12 minutes later, Corey Cunningham would get the goal to tie up the game to the assist of Christopher Resk-Moe and Scott Koch. And in the second period, Elijah Wilson would score a couple. The first one to the assist of Matthew Gordon and Brody Thornton at 9:14, and the second one at 6:52, unassisted, making it 3-1 for the Zydeco. In the third period, Blake Anderson would score the goal to the assist of Kyle Heisler and Hugo Koch. And on the power play, to tie things up, Frank Schumacher found the back of the net to the assist of Scott Koch and Delkin Conway. In the shootout, Narek Alexanian would be stoned as Tyree Miniguns would score, and Dmitry Kuznetsov would fire one into the glove as Delkin Conway would end the night. Winning goaltender for the Moccasins was Sean Kuhn. And tonight, Kuhn saved 19 of 22 for an .864 save percentage, and Kuhn improves his record to 8-9-1-3. First extra time win for Kuhn. 3-4. I'm so sorry. I read that wrong. 8-9-0-4. So fourth extra time win. And on the other side, Brendan Colgan stopped 26 of 29. That stat line, that does not tell the whole story. For an .897 save percentage, and his record falls to 14-8-0-3. So, that'll about do it. Here from the Monroe Civic Center, final score again, the Baton Rouge Zydeco falls to the Monroe Moccasins 4-3 in a shootout. I want to thank you so much for spending your Thursday evening with myself here on the Zydeco YouTube channel. We know you have a lot of entertainment choices in Louisiana and Baton Rouge, but we're so honored that you made us part of your night. Let's get you, before we go, the 3 stars of the game, brought to you by Schmolke Law Firm. The 3rd star, Tyree Miniguns, getting the shootout goal. The 2nd star, Frank Schumacher with a goal. And the 1st star, Corey Cunningham with a single goal. So that'll about do it. Again, final score here from the Monroe Civic Center, 4-3 in a shootout. The Baton Rouge Zydeco fall. But fear not, tomorrow night they will be back facing off against these Moccasins yet again, trying to get one over on the competition. Until then, you have been listening to Zydeco Hockey here on home of the Baton Rouge Zydeco, the Baton Rouge Zydeco YouTube channel. For everybody here, my name is Brian Flores saying so long and good night. We hope you have a great night and a most pleasant good evening.
Your legendary weekend with brunch favorites like our shrimp and grits, crab cake Benedict, and of course, bottomless mimosas. Let's be honest, the party doesn't start until Don Seafood hits the table. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the past 90 years and cheers to many more together.
For over 90 years, Don Seafood has been a Louisiana staple. From the finest Gulf catch to the most authentic Cajun recipes, our commitment to quality and tradition is who we are. Enjoy favorites like our gumbo, jacked up shrimp, seafood salad, steak, and of course, our signature seafood platter. Don's is more than just food. We're a celebration of flavor and family. From our team at Don Seafood, we want to thank you for the last 90 years and cheers to many more together.